In this video, we will be performing shallow and deep frying, both dry heat cooking methods. Believe it or not, these are both considered dry heat cooking methods. But you may ask, why is this dry? Don't you fry it in oil? Yes, you do. However, to be considered a moist heat cooking method, one must utilize a water-based liquid. Additionally, when frying, you are essentially drying out the food on the outside, creating a crisp crust and juicy interior. Today, we will be shallow and deep frying. Shallow frying are foods that are partially submerged in hot fat, whereas deep frying, the food is fully submerged. Typically, shallow frying can save in cost and can be healthier due to the lower amount of fat used. You can think of shallow frying as related to pan frying, where the item contacts the pan with a smaller amount of fat until it reaches a golden color and sometimes drier crust. Shallow frying method is also typically used when an item needs to be kept flat. Always do your best to test the temperature by frying a small piece of breadcrumbs. If your oil temperature is too low, it will sink like this to the bottom and not brown. You can also use an infrared thermometer, like this one, or test a range of temperature like this with a wooden stick. When testing with a wooden stick, the bubbles do not stream up the side. Let's test the oil again. This time, the breadcrumbs sizzle more quickly and gently brown. If they turn golden brown in about 10 seconds, I know it is at the correct temperature range. Conversely, if it burns immediately or the oil is smoking, I know it's too hot. Also, the wooden stick test slowly shows bubbles streaming at a more medium speed. Let's shallow fry this chicken katsu. These chicken thighs have been marinated, pounded evenly, as well as breaded. Once the chicken katsu is golden, I will turn it over and crisp on the second side. As soon as you get to the desired color you are looking for, this golden brown color, remove it from the oil. Let it cool on a wire rack with ample circulation and season immediately. Fried foods always need to be seasoned as soon as they are removed from the fat so that the seasoning can adhere properly. Now we will take this shrimp meatball, and we have coated this in slices of pot sticker wrapper strips. We will deep fry these since they need to be fully submerged for ease in cooking. Once these get to a beautiful golden brown color, remove them from the fat and season. Remember that it will have a little carryover cooking and will continue to darken just a smidge after it is removed. If taken out too dark, it will taste bitter and burnt once it cools. Remember, shallow fried foods are partially submerged in fat, and this method is typically used to keep foods flat. You can check the temperature range of your fat not only with a thermometer, but with other ways. Lastly, season deep and shallow fried foods immediately after cooking.